going? I hope you've had a lovely week. My name's Katrina and this is my channel, Create Something Pretty. Today's video is going to be a little bit different because I was tagged by Catherine from So Much Sewing in the this or that hashtag challenge. So I was so excited to be tagged. Thank you so much, Catherine. And so I'm going to be going through that today, but I also wanted to let you know that this weekend was really exciting for me. One, I got to do a lot of sewing. Two, I had my family over with me from the country, so they were here. They're from like 3-4 hours away, so it was kind of a big deal to catch up with them. So I loved catching up with them. It was wonderful. And the third thing was that Adele from Sewing from Serenity mentioned me in her video, and I have now exceeded the 1,000 subscribers mark. So thank you so much, Adele. I was so excited, and now I am the coolest YouTube mum that my kids know. They were so excited. Oh, every time I showed them the numbers, they were kept asking me, "What are you on now, Mum? What are you on now?" So it was a really exciting weekend for us in our house this weekend. So thank you to everyone who subscribed, and I really hope you keep watching my channel and enjoy what I have for you. So I'm going to get going and get on with this hashtag and get these questions answered, so then I can show you at the end all the things that I purchased recently. So this hashtag was created by the Curated Kirby. It was turned into a hashtag for the sewing community to go around and answer. And it was originally started by I Love to Sew podcast. So I'll link all the details down below. So let's get started. So the first topic is, there's 4 topics and there's questions within those topics. So the first one is sewing prep. Sewing prep, in case I didn't say that clearly. Shopping new versus stash busting. I prefer to shop new. I like my clothes to be somewhat modern, but I haven't been able to do that for a while because I have a bit too much of the new, which is now no longer new, if you get what I mean. So yeah, I would prefer to buy new, but I currently have to stash bust, so I just have to put a hold on that and make what I've got. So PDF, which are PDF, now I'm aware that some of you are quite new to sewing, so I thought I wanted to show you what this is. This is a paper pattern. This is actually the factory dress by Merchant & Mills. So this is a pattern that you buy from a sewing shop, or you can buy it directly from the designer of Merchant & Mills, and they send it to you in paper form. This is a PDF. So these get sent to you via email. That's how I get them. I don't know if anyone gets them any other way. And then you print them out yourself. You get the instructions. You print out the actual pattern, which comes in. Actually, I didn't pull my pattern out. Maybe I'll pull that out so I can show it to you. This is a PDF pattern, and it's all. This is A4. All these pages, you have to cut off the edges and then stick them together. So it's a bit of work, but you get your PDF straight away. You do have the option of usually getting it in an AO, which then you can send off to a printer shop and get them to print it out in big format for you, so you don't actually have to do this sticking together. Or some of them have a projector, so you can actually project it down onto a piece of fabric and you can cut it out that way, but you actually have to have a projector to be able to do that, and I don't have that, not currently, but I think it's a great idea. So that is a PDF pattern. So I personally, as much as I love this and not sticking this all together, I prefer the PDF because this is usually a little bit more expensive than what this is, because they've done a lot of the work for you doing it in this format. So I prefer this because then I can keep printing it off. I can print off this pattern, I can cut it out, I can mess it up and decide, oh, that was the wrong size, I need to do that again, and cut it out again, or I can make adjustments on it. So I would much prefer a PDF copy. I actually do print mine off an A4 and then put them together because I'm cheap. So yeah, so I do it this way. I like PDFs. I 100% like PDFs. So that's the second question. Cutting versus tracing. I would prefer to cut out my patterns though I do need to make a lot of fit adjustments because I'm short and I've got narrow shoulders, and I'm finding these days I have a broad back, which seems to happen as you get older. So I need to fit everything. So I will trace off bits that the pattern pieces that I need to make adjustments of. I'll trace them. If there's any pieces that I don't need to make adjustments, I'll just cut them out. Or if it's a pattern that's pretty straightforward, like none of the lines cross over, then I'll cut it and then maybe cut it again later to make it smaller. So I would prefer to cut. So muslin or just go for it. I muslin pretty much everything except for knits. I find knits are hard to muslin because it depends on the stretch of the knit. But the woven ones, I muslin all of those to get them to fit my shoulders, because I don't think I've ever, except for maybe once or twice, have I ever had a pattern that fit me straight up. Otherwise they hang off, because I like an inch shoulder, narrow shoulder adjustment is what I do. That's pretty big. So yeah, I muslin. Topic 2 is fabric, and is first question, in-store versus online shopping. I 100% prefer to shop in-store. I want to go inside the shop, I want to touch the fabric, and I want to have a day out and go get a coffee and do all that sort of stuff. I love going shopping in-store 100%. Knits versus wovens. Okay, I love to sew with knits, and I love, hang on, I said it wrong. I was going to mess that up. I love to sew with wovens, but I love to wear knits. So I've forced myself to learn to sew with knits because I wear a lot of knits. I don't really enjoy it. I would much prefer to sew with wovens. I don't know why, actually. I just like to sew with wovens. I don't know why. It's just much more stable. Maybe it's the way the fabric is, the way it runs through the machine a bit better, and I don't have to be, maybe I just feel confident with it. I don't know why. I'm wovens. Tumble dry versus hang to dry. I like to hang to dry because I do not like spending money on electricity. Electricity is expensive, so I will hang it to dry. And plus I think hanging to dry lets it air out a lot more, and I think it smells really nice after it's hung out to dry. Though I do like to tumble dry my towels because they come up a lot fluffier. Retro cutter versus scissors. This, I love it. I love this, and I love this, but I love this more. I like to have a retro cutter. This is my 28mm retro cutter. I find this particular one is really good because it gets around those hard to get corners. The bigger ones are a bit harder to get around them. The scissors, I like these when I'm cutting out, what are they called? Like thicker knits, anything thicker or like something fluffy, or I just feel like this gets through a lot easier, whereas this one will struggle, but I much prefer the retro cutter. So topic 3, clothing construction. Follow the pattern or wing it. I kind of do both, depends on the pattern. If I'm not sure what I'm doing, I'll follow the pattern. I always do my own hemming. I hardly ever follow a pattern to hem it. Yeah, if I'm not really sure what I'm doing, I'll follow the pattern, but if I know what I'm doing and it's not different from what I'm used to, I will follow the pattern. I don't know if that made sense. But yeah, I can't really answer that one. Not 100% be one way or the other. Bias, tape, finish or facings. Oh, I hate facings. I hate them with a passion. I will go as far as making my own bias binding. This is a classic example. And this is the peppermint pattern dress. I love this fabric too. It's quite old now. It's been very well worn. I made my own. Oh, it's not very well done though. I made this quite a while ago. I made my own bias binding because it matches, and I just think it looks so much more professional. I have where did I put it? Oh, I had it all ironed. This has got facings. I hate them. This is Megan Nelson's Pro Tee dress. And yeah, you put your fusible on one side and understitch. You can see it's understitched. It still comes out. But like, it is a square neckline and it's really hard, unless you fully line it, it's hard to do a square neckline without facings. But I hate facings. I much prefer to buy a spined, and I've made my own wherever I can. I hate this store-bought stuff. This is all I have locally that's readily available. I probably have to order something online to get something better than this. But this is just a cotton, I think it's a cotton facing, and it's hard, and it's not nice to touch, and I'd much prefer this handmade bias binding. This is all rayon, so it'll I like the weight of the bias binding to actually match the weight of the fabric, so I'm really quite picky with my bias binding. And yeah, I just like to have a nice finish, especially around the necklines, because you do see that from time to time. So 100% bias tape. Don't like facings at all. Serge seams versus French seams. I don't like French seams. I will serge it every time, because it's just a fit factor. I always need to fit my clothing better than whatever my pattern says. So it just doesn't look right. I'm quite square, and I need to create some curves. And if I do a French seam and then I try it on and I don't like it, I feel like it's really hard to fix that. So I'd rather just do serge seams, because then I can just run over the top and make it, give it some more shape, just as easier. So yeah, I am a serging person, not a French seams person. I hate French seams. They look lovely, but yeah, no, not for me. Where am I? Serging. Button fly versus zip fly. I haven't really done many of these, but I think I've made a few skirts. I think I prefer the zip fly. I don't think I'm very good at doing a button fly, or I just haven't got the right quality buttons available to me. Yeah, I think I like a zip fly. I think I'll go with the zip fly. Buttons by hand or versus machine sewn. I prefer to do buttons by hand. If I could do them on machine, I would. Yeah, I don't know, maybe not. I haven't had a good experience with it. I've had gone to do something like this on a machine once, and I've almost damaged my machine, and I'd rather damage a button than a machine. So I think I would go buttons by hand. I'm gonna go buttons by hand. Fusible versus sewing interfacing. Fusible. I've never done the sewing. Snip as you go or all at once. As you go. And press as you go or all at once. Press as you go. Because I like to just have nice finishes. So that's important to me. And the last topic is sewing habits. So late night seamstress versus daytime seamstress. I would much prefer to sew at night time. I don't feel obligated to do anything else at night time, so I just feel free to sew. But I have kids, and my kids' bedrooms are right next door to my sewing room, and if it's at bedtime, they will be coming in and out of this sewing room like crazy. So I just don't sew at night time anymore. I more prefer to do it during the daytime when they're at school, or I will do it on the weekends when they're using computers or they're outside or something, but preferably after when they're at school. It's the best time for me. I would love to do it at night time. Before I had kids, I'd be up to 2 o'clock in the morning sewing so often. Not watching the time. I miss those days. Anyway, next question. Slow and steady versus frantic sewing. If I'm enjoying what I'm doing, I will take my time, and I love a big long sewing day. It's wonderful when you spend the whole day, hardly any interruptions, just sewing and things are working. I love a big long sewing session. So slow and steady, yes, I would love that. But if I'm not enjoying what I'm making, I just want to get the damn thing done. And then I'm frantic. Just get it done, get it out of my way. I don't want to look at it anymore. And I don't want any extra things that are unfinished in my sewing room. So then I will be frantic to get it done. Tidy as you go versus one big cleaning session. This is the last one. I am a bit of both, I think. I do tend to tidy as I go. But if I'm to start a new project, I really need my sewing space to be clean. So if I haven't cleaned at the end of that sewing session, I will need to do it the next day before I can get started. So I'm trying to get better at cleaning before I finish up my sewing session, so that the next day I can come in and just start sewing again. So I think I'm a one big cleaning session, so we're gonna go with that one. So what did you think? Did you guess what I would be with all those? Did I surprise you? I surprised myself. So that is the this and that quiz. I hope you enjoyed that. Now I have some other things to show you. I have some patterns. I went to Spotlight yesterday and I had to take some stuff back. I had bought something that didn't wash very well and I ended up taking it back because I couldn't use it. So yeah, I was successful in getting that returned. Anyway, I did pick up some patterns. I have been wanting to go there for the last couple of days to get these patterns, but I haven't been able to get out. So they had the patterns that I wanted. I swear they had them hidden though. I noticed on their tables they had the Simplicity books out, but like the new ones, and I couldn't find the patterns anywhere. So I went through all the drawers, as I do, and they were at the bottom of, they had Vogue, and there was 3 drawers under there with nothing on them. It was in the very bottom drawer. It's nowhere near Simplicity. So I found them. And I picked up these patterns. This is Simplicity 9745. I hadn't even seen these before. Actually, I live, I've seen one of them. This is a gorgeous little slip dress. I really like, I'm gonna show you the back of this one. Look at the back detail. Is that showing up? It's really pretty. It's sort of gathered. Like I thought it was this plain front and back, but it's not. It has like little gathering, this little detail here. I hope you can see that. I really like that. I like all of them. Little slip dress, I think it's beautiful. I love that little bow detail at the back. So pretty. So I picked up that one. I also purchased Simplicity 9750. Do you guys watch Dee and Dory? I think that's the name of their YouTube channel. I saw this on their YouTube channel. And I hadn't seen it before. So I think this is the first time I was aware that there's new Simplicity patterns out, because I saw them on their channel, and I really like this one. It is such a pretty dress with a pin tucks. I really want to go and make this one. I like making skirts. They're quite easy. I think these are a good beginner project too. Skirts are really easy to make, especially if they're just elastic waisted. So yeah, I really like this one. And that is classified as average. Really? I guess it's got pin tucks. I thought it would have been easy, but yeah, so I picked up that one. This is Simplicity 9746. Oh, this is stunning. How beautiful is that? I feel like the line drawings don't do this one justice. I really like the one on the model. And I also, I don't know if I would wear this. Like, I would definitely try it and see if I can get away with it. But I might go to this, but I don't know. I just think, if I had have seen these line drawings without seeing this, I probably wouldn't have bought it, but I just really love how that looks on her. It's like, I feel like it's very simple, but it's really effective. I really like that one. So this one is classified as easy. They're the patterns that I got from Spotlight. I hope you enjoyed seeing those. I have to tag someone. I'm going to tag Sewing Seams with Deb and DB Designs and Sewing Australia. So that's 2 Debs I'm tagging to do this hashtag. So I wanted to mention some YouTubers as a way of paying it forward and to say thank you for everybody for subscribing. So I decided I would mention these new YouTubers that I am currently subscribed to. So NZ Stitchbird is the first one. She's got a lovely YouTube channel. She's got quite a few videos out as well. Stacey J's Studio. She's quite new. She's only got about 2 videos out, but I think she's going to be awesome to watch. And Southern Cross Stitches, definitely go check her out. She's been vlogging for quite a while. She stopped for a little bit and now she's back again. So definitely go check out those channels. So thank you so much for watching me today. I hope you really enjoyed watching that, and I might put in the end a little bit of my garden and some of the things I picked up at Bunnings. It's been beautiful and sunny lately, and spring is definitely in the air. Next week's video will be a plans video for September. Can you believe we're almost in September? What happened to August? Did we have it? I don't know. I think I must have slept through it or something. I can't believe we're all already thinking about September. I will see you next week with my September plans. I look forward to seeing you then. Bye. Hi guys, I just got back from Bunnings and I thought I'd show you some of the things I got. Excuse the makeup, I've been out for a coffee, my face is just gone. So I'll just show you what I picked up and some of the things that are happening. And I wanted to show you one particular thing which I think is a little bit ironic. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I have planted up all the spinach and the lettuce seedlings that I bought in my a video ago, and I've got them all potted up. And do you remember me saying that I bought petunias because snails leave them alone? Well, all of these plants so far that I have planted are fine. The petunias are nearly gone. I had to show you that. But I'll take you further down into my garden. It's a bit of a mess. I need to mow my lawn and I've been doing a bit of weeding. So I've got this new area here where I've just moved some roses more out into the sun because they weren't doing so good where they were last year. So I've moved them and I've extended the garden bed. I was a bit naughty and I dug the soil. I'm changing some plans in this garden. I was going to bring that garden bed out. That's where I've dug, and I'm kind of debating if I actually want to do that. I was going to bring all of this centre garden into the side so that the trees could grow and grow out and form a canopy, but I'm still debating whether I actually want to do that or not. I kind of like this as a garden room, and I just wanted to show you my little tables and chairs. They're very cheap. I got these two chairs on sale for $15 each at Kmart, and then I've just gone down to Bunnings and picked up the centre table. That was $19 each. So I thought that was a really good price for a comfortable outdoor setting, which I was much in need of. I just wanted to show you my azaleas are flowering. These are an evergreen plant, and they seem to be one of the first ones to flower. And then my hydrangea, I think this is like a strawberry something or other hydrangea. It's a very exotic variety. I was so excited when I found that one because I'd only ever seen it advertised in an American video on YouTube. And then we have an orange blossom tree. I don't know how to prune that. I'm still learning. And my rhododendron, which still has not flowered. They're all in flower in the shop, so I don't know when this is supposed to flower. It's frustrating me. It's called Pink Pearl. I really hope it has tinges of pink because I've bought plants that they said had pink on them and they end up being white. So that is that. I've pruned my roses. I have buds coming out. I think these are a variety of daffodil. Not sure what. This is a blueberry surrounded in azaleas, and I'm not sure how it's doing. I kind of neglected it a little bit. I need to pay more attention, I think. And I just put another one I think I might put it on this side. I'm not really sure. I'm debating where it's going to go. So this is a blueberry sunshine blue. Apparently they do better if you've got two of them. So now I've got two of them. I'm considering planting the other one in the ground. So yeah, that's something I'm excited to have. So I purchased this big box of plants over the week. It's very windy, so I'm not sure if that's affecting the sound. This is a larkspur mix that I got from Bunnings. I got some more of them to plant inside my garden under the cherry tree that was out there. Got these violas. They are called frizzy tapestry, and the flowers have this real frizzy texture, and I absolutely love them. I saw them on a YouTube channel some time back. I can't remember what one. It was quite a while ago that they had them there, and I have not seen them in shop until now. Also got some snapdragons because I have kids, so I think that's compulsory. You have to have snapdragons. And I got some more azaleas. So this is a evergreen, and they are my colors, the pinks and the whites, the soft pinks and whites. And this one, which is a very strong deep, it's actually coming up a bit lighter on the camera than what it is. It's more purpley than pink. And then I got all of these other ones. Sorry, that was a chair, that was loud. Got all of these pansies. These were all on clearance. They're $3 for the punnets, and these are normally
I think these ones are about $7 a punnet. There is a more expensive variety at Bunnings. I can't remember which one it is, whether it's this one or the other one. I got the amethyst shades, the pansy plentiful violet wings. I'm trying to read that on the camera, I really couldn't see it. And then there's this random one here. This one didn't have a label. And I just figured whatever it is, it will be fine. I have lots of gaps in the garden to fill up, so. And now another pot to plant because the snails ate all of my beautiful pansies. So I'm hoping to get another packet of these. These are a little bit more expensive. They're like $6.99. But I think they are gorgeous. And they had them in hanging baskets there as well. I just think they are so, so pretty, especially when they're mass planted. So I just thought I'd show you what I got from Bunnings and a little bit of the garden. It is definitely starting to get nicer out here. The weather is being much, much sunnier, a little bit warmer, and a lot of flowers are coming out. So I have buds on my trees. This is a weeping cherry that I planted here to give this a deck area. Is it going to focus? This is really hard to do one-handed. Is it going to focus? They have buds on my cherry trees. So that's going to be coming in flower very soon. Yeah, I planted that near my deck so that it would give it a much more enclosed sort of feeling, so it's a bit more cozy. And yeah, that is my garden at the moment. Hope you enjoyed that.